Hey, what's up guys? If you missed my previous video, you might not know that I'm missing some teeth right now. So it might be hard to talk, but I do have an appointment in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. However, don't let that distract you from the fact that Vulcan has been leaked. So let's take a look at all of his skills and more. Check it out, Gary Tools has an update right here. New SP Survivor, the new SP Survivor Vulcan will be released through a special event, and this will happen on June 24th. That's in 8 days from now. We have information about his upgrades here. This is what he looks like when he is awakened. And here's more. This is what he looks like when you level him up. So we have team skills here, 5% HP, heal 5% HP on level up, and 5% attack. When you upgrade him, we will get Pyro God Hammer Vulcan attacks with Pyro God Hammer can be evolved into Pyro God Grand Hammer. We have Survivor License and Titanic Might. Pyro God Hammer and Pyro God Grand Hammer damage plus 100%. We're going through the generations of hammers here. Here's Veteran Survivor License, crit rate plus 8%. This should be a team skill here, I believe. And Lava Smite. Every 5 swings of Pyro God Grand Hammer triggers 1 Lava Smite and applies Divine Fire for 5 seconds. So let's look at this a little more. We're getting Pyro God Hammer, and it can be evolved into Pyro God Grand Hammer. We can increase its damage, and every 5 swings triggers 1 Lava Smite and applies Divine Fire for 5 seconds. Sounds very compatible with Neza here, and like a replacement for Laceration, maybe. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Here's what Vulcan looks like when you awaken him. At A1, you get Divine Fire Tempering. It's an active skill. Each use of Divine Fire Tempering grants 1 tempered stack. Each stack grants plus 10% crit rate up to 3 stacks, so up to 30%. We have Pyro God Furnace. This is an exclusive global passive, effective for all survivors when unlocked, but can't be equipped to teamwork passive slots. So just once you unlock them, you're going to get this passive right here. Gain 1 weapon mastery stack for each Evo weapon obtained in battle. Each stack increases damage dealt to Divine Fire targets by 4% up to 5 stacks. Weapon skill starting level plus 1, triggers once per battle. So just by unlocking him, you're getting this passive here. Gain 1 weapon mastery stack for each Evo weapon obtained in battle. I can barely speak right now. And this will stack up Divine Fire. At A2, we have Pyro God Furnace Enhanced. Each weapon mastery stack grants plus 6% crit damage. So not only can we increase our damage, we can increase our crit damage. At A3, Divine Fire Tempering Enhanced. Each tempered stack grants 10% crit damage. When Volcanic Eruption hits a Divine Fire target, triggers 1 Lava Impact. I see a lot of crit damage here. And I'm not sure what they mean by Lava Impact. Perhaps they mean Lava Smite, which will apply Divine Fire for 5 seconds. At A4, we have Pyro God Furnace Enhanced. Each weapon mastery stack grants plus 6% crit damage, activations per battle plus 1. At A5, Divine Fire Tempering Enhanced. Each tempered stack grants plus 20% crit damage, lava impact damage plus 100%. We're getting a lot of damage here and a lot of crit damage. When Vulcan is maxed awakened, you get Pyro God Furnace Enhanced. Each weapon mastery stack increases damage dealt to divine targets by 6%. We're getting crit damage. We're getting damage here. He seems like he could be useful. Look at this. This is the Pyro God Hammer. I have not done the math. I haven't talked to anyone about this yet, but it seems like he can give you a good amount of crit damage and a good amount of damage. I'm not sure if it would be better than the Ninja Turtles, but we're going to have to see. And apparently he is compatible with someone like Neza. As you see, Neza at A1, you get a passive skill here. Every 500 hits triggers a fire-tipped spear attack, inflicting divine fire on enemies for 5 seconds. So we can keep on inflicting divine fire using Neza and Vulcan. Interesting. I'd like to check them out more when they're released. So that is all we know so far about the newest SP Survivor Vulcan. We're definitely going to have to check him out when he's released, so make sure to like and subscribe. I'm assuming Warren, the leader of Dragon, will have him maxed out, and I will hop on his account so we can check him out. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.